I'm watching some ants, and I find it very interesting. They'll tend to stick to the same path, but they will go out of their way when there's an oncoming ant, and they'll go out of their way to touch. See if I can catch a few. There's several coming down to meet. Watch. They touch, and then they move on. Touch, move on, touch, move on. Now, they don't always do that, but most of the time, here's two. Touch, move on. And some of them have been all the way on the right edge of the corner, and they will aim toward each other. They'll leave their path. Now we're going up. Oh. It might be governed by how much distance there is between them. You see, they veer off. That one just zigzagged. There's some on the corner. I've seen a few come off of the corner, an inch in, almost, and meet. That one just veered off. And so it just seems like they're following a marked path, but they will leave it to somehow communicate with the others. It's interesting when they swerve. And then they return to the path. Always had a fascination with how they move. Some going up. But it seems like that the touch, or whatever communication that is more important than the path. Sometimes when I sit and stare, there are no words. I'm just watching the dance. The grace and I'm admiring the movement and how they seem to talk to each other. It almost seems musical. And a lot of times I'll watch different animals. Imagine, okay, the ants are, going out of their way and they're touching. They're making some kind of contact or doing communication, and I wonder, is that why people will gravitate physically, strangers will, toward one another? And they never even, they may say something, or they may, talk chit-chat, which is, to me, non-communication, but so is ant touching. So I wonder if there's a communication on that I don't know. I'm thinking about people in shopping lines right now. The distance and I talked before about the little bumps they'll give you. Like they can't quite tell how far you are away unless they touch you. No, I don't think people are like ants. But if ants can be beautiful, then maybe so. Smart creatures, whatever they're doing, seem to get along well. Touch, 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 touch. Many times people will assume that because something doesn't behave quite like they do, they must not feel. That I'm not aware of them being able to mind meld. How do they know? That ants aren't sentient. That a wooden post doesn't feel the tickle of little feet. How do they know that this meeting and touch isn't saying, I'm glad to see you, or I missed you? Or, phew, I thought I was alone there for a minute. Or, hey Frank, did you get the beer? Or whatever it is they're saying. What could be the point in contact after contact after contact? In ants, in people, to me, it's all very beautiful. And if autism is what makes me see it, and I'm very glad I have. I will watch animals, insects, and sometimes people and try to figure out what their motivation is for the different things they do that may seem strange to me. And can't always figure them out. But it's interesting to me to imagine what it would be like, you know, what's going on here, and is the touch a simple exchange of communication? You know, go here, put the eggs there, food is over here, you're on the right path. Maybe it's just a checkpoint. But maybe it has to do with, maybe it's social. Maybe they are, you know, confirming that, that they're a group through this, exchanging scent, that sort of thing. Maybe it's emotional. Maybe there's a, you're not alone, I got you back, kind of thing. Or maybe there's a physical substance being exchanged for identification, maybe. to let the next aunt know, don't bite me. I'm one of yours. That kind of thing. Maybe it's gossip. So, what am I thinking when I sit for half an hour and stare at a post on a porch? It's probably something like this. Thanks for listening. Bye.